tonight. 6 cats are pulled from a burning home in Glendale.
The fire broke out this afternoon near 67th Avenue and Union Hills. Crews worked to put out the flames and rescue the animals. All 6 cats were in distress, having trouble breathing. Crews used Fido bags to help the cats. The homeowner was evaluated by medics on the scene and did not need to go to the hospital. No firefighters were hurt battling the fire either.
4 people are out of their home tonight following a fire in East Phoenix. It started when a car caught fire in a backyard near 32nd Street in Oak. The flames then quickly spread to the home. Everybody got out safely, though, and fire crews put out the fire. The damage was done by that time, though. No word yet how the fire started.
New video shows the devastation left behind from Hurricane Helene. The storm slammed the southeast, killing at least 230 people and causing billions of dollars in damage in the Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia. Some areas are still not accessible by roads. Officials and Good Samaritans have started using mules to bring supplies to people who are stranded. And rescue efforts in North Carolina are now largely turning to recovery missions as hope dwindles of finding additional survivors.
Volunteers are now stepping into the hardest hit areas to help people who've lost everything. Madison Scarpino has more.
The number of deaths from Helene is only expected to rise as crews continue to search those hard-to-get-to areas, while volunteer organizations are actually going out to those spots in helicopters. And we got a ride with Samaritan's Purse to get a better view of the damage. We're flying over the mountains of western North Carolina with Samaritan's Purse. The organization has been dropping off some key supplies to some of the hardest-hit areas by Helene. That includes things like water, food, and baby supplies. Towns deep into the Appalachian Mountains close to Lake Lure are destroyed. Most of the few roads in and out were washed away. We saw collapsed bridges, piles of debris, and people's homes destroyed. The majority of stories we're hearing from survivors are of neighbors helping neighbors. Some people think there should be more federal help, but Samaritan's Purse and thousands of other volunteers jumped in to help impacted communities almost immediately.
I've been doing this for 35 years, and I normally work in the big refugee areas and war zones and that kind of stuff. And this is it's a horrible event, and it is easy to underestimate it because it feels like it's in a contained area. It's a total disaster when you're cut off. People can't get out. The resources are not coming into them. While clean water is still a top priority for these hard-hit areas, volunteers are also sending in Starlinks and other technology. Some people are still without cell service. In Arden, North Carolina, Madison Scarpino, Fox News.
Arizona is doing its part to help. Volunteers are about to start the long journey to North Carolina. They're driving a semi-truck filled with donations, and the truck is currently parked outside Food City in Casa Grande. They're hoping to fill the truck and leave tomorrow by noon.
The rescue mission continues tonight after Hurricane Helene. Crews searching for survivors and officials separating fact from fiction. Local officials there say that former President Trump is making things worse, amplifying false claims on social media. He is accusing the federal government of withholding aid from Republican areas and claiming without evidence that relief money is being diverted to places like immigrant programs. And now FEMA is having to spend time and money responding to the misinformation. The agency has launched a website calling it Rumor Response.
We have resources for individuals. We want them to apply for assistance. This level of misinformation creates this scenario where they won't even come to us.
Some Republicans are joining the fight against the lies, like State Senator Kevin Corbin. He posted on his Facebook page pleading with people to help stop this junk, calling it a distraction to people trying to do their job.
Meantime, a new storm heading toward the U.S., Tropical Storm Milton, is now growing in size and strength in the Gulf of Mexico. It is expected to reach Florida's west coast by the middle of next week as an intense hurricane. Life-threatening storm surges are a major concern. Back here in the Valley, the Loving Hut vegan restaurant is serving more than customers.
They have a Pay It Forward program helping feed the homeless, too. Irene Snyder shows you how it works.
We definitely want to be always ready to help, and this is who we are, and we have to do this no matter how hard it gets.
The Loving Hut certainly lives up to its name. For years, they've been giving out free fried rice to those who are struggling, often with nowhere else to turn.
We've always given homeless guests fried rice, and then our customers heard about it, so the Pay It Forward came into fruition because they wanted to participate.
The way their Pay It Forward system works, customers can come in, get their own meal, and then purchase a separate meal to be eaten later on when someone who needs it stops by.
Instead of just fried rice, we could do anything on our menu, even they're adding like drinks to it, and we get probably about 2 to 3 Pay It Forwards a day. And they go really fast too because our homeless guests hear about it or people in need.
One of their regular customers is Aaron. He picks up one of the prepaid Pay It Forward meals every day. His goal someday is to go into business management.
It really helps me. It helps me spend more time at the library and read and study and help to build up my readiness for college and work.
While the food is great, for Aaron, stopping by the Love Hut means more to him than just getting a free meal.
What brings you back every day?
The people.
And the people there are always happy to know they're making a difference.
It really uplifts us every single time it happens, and it really gives us hope.
Irene Snyder, Fox 10 News.
A recall tonight for Dodge Ram pickups. It's from the National Highway Safety Administration. They say that the turn signals can malfunction, leading to potential crashes. It goes for the Ram 1500s for the years 2023 and 24. Notices will go out later this month, and dealers will fix the problem for free.
Well, after the break, thieves crash into a convenience store. New surveillance video of the culprits.
And what is an aerial poop copter, and would you buy one? We're going to take a closer look at the invention coming up.